Hey, I'm Jessica. I am here to help you remember who you are. Today, it's a Saturday morning and it's wild. My youngest one has a friend over and it's chaotic. And I still got my daily morning routine in, and it feels so freaking good. It's a little bit of um, tuning in, call it meditation, call it prayer, call it just being in your body, in your presence, for a little bit, followed by either some yoga movement or dance. And today, I there was a new track that just called to me, and I turned it on and I just started dancing, and we ended up having a dance party. This has become kind of the norm. This has become part of my daily routine, being in the present more and more, even when life and my mind are calling me to do all the things or process something that's been bugging me. If I can really drop into my present self, into my body, anything I do becomes easier. The decisions come easier. The curiosity comes easier. Something that you really didn't think you would have an answer for, all of a sudden it's there. This is why having a sacred start, um, a daily morning practice where you tune into yourself and how you're doing and letting your body guide you and your soul and your heart guide you. Ah, it's beautiful. And I can highly recommend it. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you do. Set the alarm 5 or 10 minutes earlier and don't spend it on your phone, which I admit I do too often too. But I make sure that I find now it's probably between 15 and 30 minutes every morning um, of just movement and in body presence. It's going to help you throughout your day. It's going to help you start to trust your body, what your body is calling for, asking you for, desiring. Ooh, desire and curiosity. Here we go. Hmm. Are you ready? Desire is one of your most truest forms of soul embodiment. Desire is pure when you're in tune with your body. Desire can also lead to addictions and back to the systems, back to the patterns that we grew up in, where desire turned into something negative. You can turn desire back into something positive. Desire might be a nap. Desire might be making that omelet or picking up the book that you've been wanting to read or calling your friend. Desire might be making time for yourself, for your well being, a massage, or a new class that you want to try. Go do it. Listen to your soul and your heart. What do they desire? What gives you goosebumps and full body chills? And bring curiosity with you. Even when life throws you lemons, find ways to look at it from the perspective, what can I learn from this moment? Not putting yourself down, not saying, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? Instead, say, what am I taking away from this experience? Bring curiosity into every moment of your life. I keep coming back to curiosity, compassion, courage, courage to be who you are meant to be, not the trained, conditioned little girl or little boy that you grew up to become. You have so much to give. You might be in the perfect position and you might hate it today. I'm talking job here. You might be in the perfect job position today. You might hate it. What if you tomorrow or tonight start thinking differently about your job? It gets hard when you can't be yourself in front of your colleagues. It gets hard when you have someone who has power over you, who is treating you poorly. But you are the only one who can make that situation a good one. You are the only one who can say, I'm going to take this on. I'm going to be curious and see what I can learn from this experience. And as you're doing this, as you're starting to bring in the courage to be curious and to be more compassionate, both with yourself and those around you, and seeing through why they are behaving in a certain way, thinking back to what shaped them into who they are and why are they bringing this into this situation. Don't spend too much time dwelling, but know that with how our world, especially the Western parts of the world, the systems are set up to make us feel this way, to continue to judge and shame ourselves and each other. What if you bring curiosity into everything that you do and everything that you see and everything that you experience? And ask yourself, why are you judging this person or this action at this moment? What is it that you are trying to avoid processing? Can you dig into that? Do it. You will feel so much better when you do. And you will start to get to know yourself. Again, this is not about perfection. Miss, can't just ignore that. Mistakes are made to happen in our lives. And we are supposed to learn from them and grow from them. It's never going to stop. Challenges are going to continue to happen. Grow from them. It's never going to stop. You will be shedding layers of yourself that you didn't know existed. You will get to know your little inner child, the many inner children that you have. The 3-year-old who had their world turned upside down for a specific reason. The 6 or 7-year-old who started a school that was not set up to take good care of you. The 10-year-old who was either bullied or did the bullying, all because of the surrounding circumstances. The teenager who struggled with breaking free from parents and guardians while also being so lost and vulnerable with hormones raging and very little guidance on how to move through this period. Ooh. We are so disconnected. We, the ones who have grown up without spirituality. And this is not about our parents doing something wrong or our guardians doing something wrong. It's how the systems are set up and the cultures are built around us. For thousands of years, we've been told to not feel too much, not show too much, to worship something that we're supposed to be fearful of. We are not told to be ourselves, our true selves. We are dimmed. Our lights are dimmed. We are made small. We are made into turning on each other. And that's why we're in this mess that we're in. That's why we're in the midst of a humanitarian or humanity collapse. And we don't even recognize it. Because it's easier to just stay numb and divided and think that whatever that person is doing is bonkers. Why would they think that of the world or of something else? But this is what the systems are doing to us. This is what our cultures are doing to us. And it's time for us to wake up. Again, I'm 50 years old and I'm just waking up. And I know that every step of my journey has taught me something, whether it's been a fun and simple step or something grueling. And I know, and as I'm looking at myself, I am so lucky to have lived the life that I have, and it can't compare to the struggle of the vast majority of people living on this planet. But that makes this even more important because you and we together, and those who are awakening now, we can help lift humanity out of this collapse. And it's already happening, it's already underway. It's all about getting on board and really starting to feel, whether it's a fun dance session in your kitchen in the morning or rolling down the window in your car, unless you're walking or biking or on a boat. Like, roll down your window and smell, sense everything that is living and breathing around you. I am lucky. I bike my son to school every day, and I get that 10 plus minute boost of weather, whatever it is, and season, whatever it is, and moment. And even if the trees are bare, I'm connecting with them. And anything that is starting to sprout, I'm connecting with it. And when I was in Sweden in January, connecting with the stars and the snow and the moon, you can do this too. It doesn't take much. This is a journey we're on. If you have questions, if anything in my recording triggers a question, like it could be, where do I go? Where do I start? I can respond. It's not like I have a huge following yet, so I'll respond. Reach out. And you can also connect directly with me on Instagram and message me. Okay? We're doing this. There's nothing stopping us. It's happening. And you got this.